Okay, it's Friday, May 20th in the morning, and I'm going to do a quick video here on Qualcomm, QCOM, just show you why I think we're heading lower and possibly even much lower, but at the very minimum, why I really see no reason to be looking to buy it at all down here until a whole bunch of things unfold, which is not looking like it's happening anytime soon. So anyway, this is the daily chart here, and you can see here, this is for this week, we kind of had a big red bar on Wednesday. We kind of paused a little bit yesterday, try to again head up, and now we're continuing red in the morning. 15-minute chart. This is intraday action. We try to gap up, but like a lot of stocks, we're just continuing to fall. The big issue here is when we go big picture to the monthly chart. If you look at it here, we've come down a whole bunch of months, 5 months in a row. I know everyone thinks this is a quality stock and it's a good opportunity to buy it on the pullback. But if anything, what I'm seeing here is when I see the monthly chart starting to head towards an obvious area of key lows here dating back to last year, I think there are many stops down there that are going to be taken out. And that's in the, that's the 122.99 area. This low here is 128.70. So I call it like the 125 area. I think it's going to come through here and take out those stops before even starting to turn up. Of course, you never know for sure, but I wouldn't even, that's what I'm definitely expecting. And if it doesn't happen for some reason, then you're going to have to see a lot of green action here happening on the, let's go to the weekly chart, as we're heading lower here towards those monthly targets down in the, down in this area. If somehow that's not hit, which I expect it to be, then you're going to have to see a lot of things failures heading down here on the weekly chart that then turn up. So we're nowhere near that. If anything, we have an inside week going from last week. So that's just consolidation as the downtrend continues. And when you have consolidation, that's why there were good sell opportunities on any moves up within the consolidation area. So, you had on Tuesday the one move up, and then when you had the new lower low, that was a good sell. And then even these last 2 days, as we're moving up and we can't get above the midpoint of this red bar, there are all kinds of intraday. Here's like an intraday sell opportunity again, even today at the open, given that we couldn't head up, and then we we head lower here at the open. So even on the shortest time frames, they're selling. But in the big picture, like I said, the big thing is we're heading down here below these monthly lows, and then we'll see if that just takes out stops and reverses. And to reverse, you're going to have to see the weekly chart reverse first to even tell. What looks pretty potentially ominous is if you look at the yearly chart, and this is again real big picture here, we barely took out the highs of last year. We moved below the midpoint of that year, and that to me projects down to the lows of last year, which is 122.17. Now if we take out those lows, then we have a down bar, an outside bar taking out the highs and lows of this bar, and all of a sudden into next year, we could be then looking to, move lower. If you have a 2 down kind of red bar here, let's look in the past when that's happened. You can see here, maybe for another year it heads lower before it heads up. It's a long-term chart. In this one, you don't have many cases of the down years forming. But if this forms a down year red, then who's to say we can't come and take it, for a year and come down and take out that low in the 58 area next year. I know it sounds crazy, but until things, again, turn up, you really have to just continue with the trend, in my opinion. But back to the monthly chart, that's really what's happening here, I think, more than anything, is these stops are sitting here, just a lot of orders here that I think the computers will take that out. And then at that point, I want to see a reversal, from there. But I wouldn't expect it. I'd have to wait for it. So that's why nothing good on Qualcomm. And if you even, to me, price action wise, if you want to even start to look to buy it, you're going to have to see some failures to the downside in this weekly chart turning up, and I just don't see any signs of that yet. So you just got to play the downside. That's the probability with this stock, and you look for opportunities to sell. I can go back and show you why there were probably a lot of good sell. This is a failure day in here, and this was the up move to sell. So a lot of opportunities to get short on this one. And again, I just sense that even here, we've tried to rally for 2 days, can't do it. These targets are definitely down, and these are the stops down here. So we'll see if it takes it out. That's kind of what you have to monitor for, taking out these stops, then maybe looking for a reversal or something that just won't get down there and have a major reversal. But I don't see anything like that in the cards at the moment. So that's Qualcomm, and unfortunately, like many of the stocks, just not acting well in this market.